guys, this is Emily, and I'm sitting down with Joe Motte of the Dreaming Insomniacs. He's here today just to tell us a little bit about his solo work he does, as well as the group work in his band he does. So, Joe, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got into the music scene?
Well, I was 17, and there was some music that came out from my favorite band, and I was kind of disappointed by it, so I decided, like, hey, I could make something better, so I did. No, I've always wanted to make music. I started playing guitar when I was like 8, and then I stopped, and then I started again. And I don't know, I just started writing, it came to me, so there was that.
That's awesome. What bands would you say influenced your musical styles the most?
The Beatles, Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, a lot of classic rock bands, as well as, a little bit of everything, to be honest. I'm big into Green Day and Days of the New. They're good.
I totally agree.
Pearl Jam, The Used's first album.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
How did your name, the Dreaming Insomniacs, come about? Like, who created it?
Oh, it's a funny story. Me and the other member, Steven, were sitting in my friend Chris's room, and we were doing something, that's legal now, wink wink, and he just came up with a name out of the ordinary, and I'm like, yes, and that's how it came to be.
That's funny.
I went to their small town. Oh, I looked around. Came to them with guns. Oh, forward, which way or what? You don't go around with another man's son.
Tell us about the best show you ever performed and why.
I'd have to say the best show we've ever performed. It was probably the first show I ever played was at the Barn in 2015, and it was just craziness. Nick Witcher jumped in Brian's pool, and I followed him. It was just awesome.
Home is where we find ourselves after a lonely road of the unknown. How do you think like that? Who they say, no way, how could you go from one mindset to another?
What inspires your lyrics the most? Like, how do you come up with your lyrics?
Well, I have a big problem with modern pop music, so the goal is to not be pretentious, to be realistic, and not be fake with everybody. I say how it is, and I'm not afraid to say brutally how it is.
That's
I don't
awesome.
steer away from the truth. Thank you.
This generation sucks. It appears just to disrupt a simple bit of peace of mind. What you know is left behind.
What's your writing process? You just stow away in your room, or how does it work for you?
It starts with poetry. Well, sometimes it starts with me making a riff and then writing poetry to it. But it always starts with some sort of poetry, rhyming words of sorts. If something has the drive enough to affect me that I want to make a song out of it, I do it.
Oh, where could the two go in the future? We'd have to see. Who knows what greatness to the table they could bring.
You guys working on any new music now or upcoming shows? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we're playing 2 shows in the next coming couple of weeks. We got one on May 3rd. We're going on TV for the 2nd time as a band, 3rd time as me. We're going to be playing a few of our new songs from our 2nd album, Spaced Out, which is coming out in May. Probably the middle of May to end of May. And then we're also playing a show on May 6th in Cambridge at Out of the Blue. So with Willie DiNardo and the Corporates, I think he's going solo though. Molly Garrity from the Justin Arena Project's playing some covers, and then the Redneck Coolies, which is an up-and-coming band that formed the same year as us, actually.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
you have any final words for us that you would like to share about your music or anything? Like, give us your links or whatever.
It's crap. Don't listen to it. Well, we're called the Dreaming Insomniacs, and you can find us on iTunes and Spotify, Google Play, Amazon Music, all that stuff. YouTube, Bandcamp, SoundCloud. And then my solo project's called 996, TRIPPLE, capital NINE, all caps SIX. And that's more of kind of a darker, realistic, more so take on the world. And you can find that all in the same places too.
Well, awesome. Thanks for chatting with us. It's been lovely having you on this short podcast.
I'm glad I could be here.
Cool.